It's a little bit quicker when you baptize them in a 350-degree jacuzzi. All right, welcome back to another episode of Fat Daddy Eats, and with me I have producer editor Ryan that's going to be helping us out. You wanted to make something. Ex-producer editor. Yeah. You had something you wanted for breakfast this morning, and you wanted me to teach you how to make. Tell everybody what we're going to make today.
Blueberry biscuits.
Blueberry biscuits. It's a pretty simple recipe. The first thing that you need to do is, one, if you don't have a Lodge biscuit pan, this makes life so much easier. You're making biscuits all the same size because you're doing it in this pan that's going to make it the same size. But before we do that, the secret to this is making sure you've got this pan hot before you ever put your dough in it. So what we're going to do is preheat the oven to 400 degrees. There you go. And we're going to put about a teaspoon of bacon grease in each of these 7 compartments.
It's like that?
Yeah, 1 in each. Now what this does is bacon grease keeps your dough from sticking to the pan, but what it also does is it gives a little bit of flavor to your biscuit. It's giving you a little bit of savory. And with this being, come on Goose, we got some help in here. With this being a blueberry biscuit, it's gonna be sweet, especially when we put a glaze on there. Now we're cheating today. We're using a biscuit mix. And what I usually use is Formula L biscuit mix. It's a Southern biscuit mix, but they didn't have any at Rouse's. So we're gonna use a Rouse's generic brand biscuit mix. And we're gonna put blueberries in there and make these biscuits. And then we're gonna mix up a glaze to put on the top. We're gonna put that pan in the oven and let it preheat with that oven. We're gonna use a Always Save. I don't know if that's Rouse's specific, but this is a biscuit bacon mix. Basically, it's the mix of flour and the baking powder to make it rise, so it'll be self-rising. So what we're going to do with this is, Ryan, get me a mixing bowl. All right, we're going to pour some of this in that mixing bowl. Keep going, keep going, keep going. We gotta make some biscuits, keep going. That'll be good. All right, so we're gonna pour just a splash of this milk in there. All right, now cut that in with that spoon. See how you start to make a dough ball? Hold on. Yeah, this is how I measure. I'm looking for a consistency more than I'm looking for a, yeah. Keep stirring that around. You're gonna make one big ball. It should be kind of, that's it. We're gonna put a little more of that flour in there. We need more than that for the biscuits.
I'll start using hands instead of spoon.
Ooh, you're gonna get it stuck all over. Go ahead. Keep pouring more than that. More. 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 All right, that's good. Yeah, we kind of made it kind of mushy. That's the consistency we're after. All right. It looks good. Now it's time to add the blueberries. All right, what Ryan has is these are blueberries that we picked, and we put them in a Ziploc bag. But not until after they're frozen. We put them in a pillowcase. We put these blueberries in a pillowcase so they don't stick to each other. Go ahead and grab you some of those blueberries and throw into the mix there. All right, easy now. Don't go too crazy with it, or your biscuits all fall apart.
Just
a little, yeah. Now stir that into the. Now we need to get these put in a Ziploc now that they're all frozen like little marbles. Now zip that shut and put it in the freezer. Now the deal is, we put them in that pillowcase.
Oh.
That's where the microphone is. Scoot back some. There you go. Now the deal is, we put these blueberries in that pillowcase because after you wash your blueberries, if you put them in a Ziploc bag and throw them in the freezer, you make a big old clump of blueberries. You can't pull out individual blueberries. Now with this, each of these are frozen like little marbles. We can pull them out by the handful, put them back in the freezer, and we can use them all year. Tricks. All right, I just heard this thing pop off saying that it is ready. Pull that out. All right, now spoon out. You're gonna use your finger. You need to spoon out and see about the size of a little bit more than that. That's about right for a biscuit. Put it in there, because it's gonna rise. Just drop it in, all right? Every one of those needs something about that size. You need a little bit more blueberry in that, don't you? There you go. Put that in the middle. Now where those blueberries touch that pan, they'll stick more than the bread will. All right, now make sure they're kind of smooth down. Let me see this. What we're gonna do is just kind of give us our shape. All right. Now I'm gonna go back in the oven with this. And we're gonna give it about 20 minutes till they start looking like biscuits. But while we're doing this, it's time to make a glaze. You've never done that, so we're gonna make a glaze next. It's been a while since we done a Fat Daddy Eats video. It's about time we put something on there. This will be about as close as we did to when I was making bread, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I need you to put a cup of that powdered sugar in this bowl. And into this, you got your spoon. We'll mix it, just a splash of milk, just a splash. There you go. Stir that in. Stir that up. Stir, stir, stir. You don't want any knots or anything like that in there. You know what I mean when I say knots, clumps.
Yeah. You want it to be a glaze consistency.
Put a little bit of butter in there. There you go, melted butter, that makes it mix in. And that heat helps that sugar break down a little bit. All right, let's put a little vanilla in there. Now, typically, if you've got a vanilla that is from here in the States, it's gonna be a clear vanilla extract, but what I've got is Mexican vanilla. Hold on a second. I'm gonna put a about 1/4 teaspoon of this Mexican vanilla in there. It's gonna make this look, it's gonna have a different glaze tint to it. It's not gonna be a clear glaze. It's gonna have a little bit of brown tint to it. And stir that all in till it is completely blended up. All you are right now is a blender. Put a little bit more milk in there. Splash. Perfect. Perfect. All right, you can set that off to the side. What we're gonna do, here, you can clean that spoon up. What we're gonna do, taste it.
Bang.
Tastes like glaze.
Sure do.
So it's been a while since I've done a Fat Daddy Eats episode, isn't it? It's been a minute. I've been busy sailing and crabbing and reacting, and we got more stuff coming too. I'm gonna get back out there at Vic's, and we're gonna make some fishing lures, and shoot some air rifles, and that kind of stuff. Now be sure and wash your hands before we start handling food.
Yeah.
With you having Goose helping out in the kitchen. Yeah, I see you. You feel better when you're up tall? All right, we're gonna call this done. Let me see another. Show everybody what they're looking like. All right, let me get right where you are. Let them cool for a minute before I start grabbing. When they're real hot like this is when they are easy to break apart. So we're gonna let them cool. Come back, give them the dip treatment, and we'll let Ryan be our taste tester. All right, so take these things. There you go. Wait, what video are you doing this?
I'll go back over with a spoon after.
All right, this is one method. Roll it where it, there you go. Yeah, get a spoon. What I typically do, yeah, dip it from that spoon. Since it's gonna pour so good. There you go. That's enough. All right. All right, taste test it, dude. Blueberry Biscuits, Fat Daddy Eats. Hey, if you like this one, check these out. And if you've made it this far in the video, please like it. It helps us in the algorithm more than you know. And while you're in a mashing mood, why don't you mash that subscribe button? And we'll see you again next week. Y'all have a good one.